All right. And I will get the video posted from yesterday for you too,
Yeah,
Maria.
please.
All right. So far we've been discussing about what we've been thinking to do, and we're kind of doing a quick summary for our friends who aren't with us right now, is that we are leaning towards not getting any more machines for today and making sure that we meet again a little bit earlier on Friday, because at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, it'll auto close. And so we won't have any chance to edit anything.
Oh
And
yeah.
we
But I
talked.
had a little problem for Friday because I work in another place on Friday.
Mhm.
And the time that I arrive home is at 9 p.m. That is 8 p.m. Of yours.
Okay.
Maybe you can meet and then record.
Yeah, we can, and we can record it, and then we can also put out what we're kind of like an idea in WhatsApp
Okay.
a little bit early, few minutes early, so then that way if anyone who can't attend the meeting wants to make an input, they can vote on it. Because
Okay.
that's going to be I'm not sure when we're going to do it again. I'm sure we will do it again, but it might not be immediately after. It might not be next week.
Yeah.
If it's like Cap Sim, we're gonna do it several times, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone looked through it and said they thought it only happened one more time, but we'll see.
I was reviewing, and the next practice is in week 8.
So quite a bit out.
That means that this week is to learn in what we can improve for the next run.
Yeah. And if it's like Capson, they'll also ask us what we did different, especially if we do good. And then we have to be careful not to say too much, because the other guys are going to copy us and we want all the points.
We were like,
Reese, were you going to say something? Oh,
we
you're
can
muted,
hear you.
brother.
I'm good, sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. All right.
Okay. Now is how to increase our revenue. No buy machine for now.
Yeah. What I can do? I can check again the game after 12 hours because it's favor my time zone. So I'll check again the game and after 12 hours, and I'll see if there's a changes needed, and I'll send you a message in WhatsApp for the update.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that station 2 was getting a little bit tight, but they didn't seem too bad, like around 80.
Yeah, because it's already dropped after it went to 80.
Yeah, and it seems to be able to handle flow a lot. From the things I read, the testing guys don't have to spend as much time on it as the guys who are actually building it.
Yeah.
So that they can handle more volume, because it's just, yeah, it works. All right, so we are in agreement not to buy anything yet. Monitor, Reese said he's gonna check on it in 12 hours and kind of do a nice quick report. And Maria's working on the write-up for the end of week. She submitted a rough draft for everybody to review and put our ideas in there. One thing for Maria to remember is that it only needs to be 2 pages. And
Yeah.
one thing you might want to add too is Kim's findings on how much we're making on the
Yeah, because we need that information.
We need to show that we've been looking at this data.
Yeah.
Look at all these numbers, man. And so, and maybe maybe one thing would be cool is if Reese can show like some maybe some graphs showing how it was over time, at least beginning to end, or you know, like a screenshot of a spreadsheet with some graphs on it, so we can
Oh, yeah, to add to
show that
the,
he collected the data and
yeah,
we've been, you know, it'd just be one more nice thing because it maybe two written pages. It doesn't say we can't have a third page with data.
yeah, to
Okay, okay.
reinforce the information that
Mhm.
we have.
Yeah, that seems to me like a good report needs to have charts.
Approve something. Yeah, that's true.
So
Okay, I'll do that.
thank you, Reese. That would be awesome. And then yeah, and I think tomorrow I think we can meet at the same time, but then Friday we should plan to try to meet earlier if possible. And if Maria's gonna have a struggle for just before, maybe we could potentially meet a little bit earlier too,
Yeah.
whatever works for you, everyone. Um, I'm a little bit
May-
flexible, so
I will try to connect, but I can put the video. I can
okay.
hear and can express my opinion.
Yeah,
I will try.
yeah, that'd be fine. And like if you can't talk, you could also enter it into the chat like you did today earlier.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Anybody have any questions or comments?
Yeah, let me see what I was. Okay, my question that was that we have only one contract, but you see that it's okay with that. Because I was thinking how we can switch to another contract. But
Oh, the contracts, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it looks like we can't change
no,
anything like that right now in this early stage. I guess it'd make it more interesting for the video if I actually showed my screen.
yeah.
But so far in our overall standing, we're in 5th place right now. We did
We
invest.
increased because we having 8 something.
Yeah, I think there's 3 people tied. So the sad news is that this one right here, literally named Do Nothing. It's just a
Mhm.
placeholder where nothing changes. Nothing's been done. And
I
so we
think
can,
the only they do was buy a machine. Only one.
Do Nothing. The teacher said that literally nothing happened, nothing is done there. Like that's as if there was
Oh,
no people doing anything. I
like,
mean, so like there's a computer workers and stuff like
yeah,
this for
yeah,
all of
yeah.
them, but it's as if
There's,
nothing was changed. And so Leicester and Palace have they 3 have the exact same score, so
yeah.
nothing's been done, and they've literally burned through like $70 million because
Mm.
they were all, these 3 were all up here at first place earlier, but now they're burning through cash because they're having to pay rebates
Yeah,
because their stuff's getting outlaid. So
yeah.
these guys right here did something, and I think they did like us in the initial in the beginning. They just bought one machine, they left it alone. And so right now they look good, but if volumes increase, they're gonna be paying more rebates, and then they'll look like these guys and have
Mhm.
lower scores. But we bought 3 machines, and so we'll see how it works out. My understanding is at the end, there's going to be more volume, and so we'll be better prepared to handle that. Whereas the guys who only bought one machine, unless they at that time buy a machine, they're going to be paying a lot of rebates, and they're probably paying some rebates already right now because
Mhm.
we had the one day where we paid rebates before we
Yeah,
bought the machines.
okay.
All right, so far, this guy, he's right around 60%. So actually, we bought 2 machines for this station.
Yeah,
And then we haven't bought any machines for this station. Still got 1. And he's operating around 50%, so he's fine. The highest he got to was about 80%. A little bit hot. And then this guy, we bought a machine for him. And now he's not even going past 40%. So hopefully this guy gets some more volume, or we will be maybe regretting that one, but
what about the inventory?
and inventory, we can see that we're chewing through inventory faster. So see right here, ordered inventory at 3,200 because it cuts in right around 4,000 to
Mhm.
put the order in. It takes a little bit to get in, and so then this time we got down to 2,800, and then this time right here we got 2,800, 2,400, so 400 deeper, and we can't change anything about this really.
No.
So it looks steeper, even steeper than last time. So like that time was really broad, steeper, pretty sharp, and even sharper. So this
Yeah.
time I imagine
I
we're
think
gonna
that
be
we're
down
okay.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're okay too. But it's good seeing that
Yeah.
our orders are coming in. We're
Yeah.
getting more volume. And so it's eating into our reserves more each time. And I mean, I guess at some point, if it continues, we might actually run out of kits before we get new ones in, which would be bad,
Mhm.
but we can't. At this point, the teacher hasn't allowed us to edit here, as far as I can tell.
Oh, okay.
So it's just informational at this point. Probably in the next round, it'll be unlocked and we'll
Yeah.
have a more complicated soup.
Hmm. And we are now in day 98.
Nice. And so completed jobs. The 90 days. And then lead times. Yeah, we killed the time pretty good right here. Below half a day. Revenues, we had 1. So these days happened before we took over.
Yeah.
We took over at day 50, right up here. And then that was the first one that happened on our watch where we had to do a rebate, but we haven't had any since.
Mhm.
All right, guys. I think that is it for now.
All right, I'll just send you an update, guys, after 10 to 12 hours if
Okay.
there's needed, if you need to add here any
Sounds good.
machines.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, guys.
Okay,
All right,
guys.
thank you. Have a great day.
Bye. You
Bye.
too. Bye.
Bye. And